Welcome back to the Strengthened Inn, everyone. The rebuild has begun. Steps have been taken to give Erik ten Hag the best of tools to succeed for Manchester United. It has already started. Two of our main scouts have left the club, and this was said yesterday. This has been brought out into the news late last night. And of course, it is moves that has been made by John Murter. The thumbnail says that the rebuild begins. This is the start. Ripping up that blueprint from the bottom. Scrapping that foundation that has been made previously. A reset is going to happen at Manchester United. We're going to have a brand new identity, a brand new culture at the club. But definitely we will be competing. If not next season, but definitely the season after. Ten Hag means business. And there's lots of news that we have to get into today. But of course, how are you guys doing? We are near the weekend. We have Arsenal coming up. Last night, Arsenal smashing Chelsea at Stamford Bridge 4-2. Kind of crazy if you think about it. Arsenal losing their last 3 games to weaker opponents, but then winning Chelsea, who are in the FA Cup final, who you would have thought would be a better opposition for Arsenal to take on and to win them, especially since they were playing home. But Arsenal wanted it more. They showed that fight, that desire, that hunger that we should have shown against Liverpool and against Everton. But nevertheless, don't forget to subscribe to the Straightforward End. Thank you for those who have subscribed already and recently. You guys are absolutely amazing. It means a lot to me and I really do appreciate it. Our goal is 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. Definitely click that subscribe button and that notification bell so you know exactly when we do upload videos. Links to our various socials are in the description below. But without further ado, let me get into the news and get to explaining to you exactly what I meant when I say that the rebuild has begun. So, Manchester United have agreed a 2.5 million euros compensation package with Ajax for Ten Hag and his assistant Michel van der Gaag. So, we know Ten Hag will be Manchester United manager, and we know that Ten Hag will definitely be his assistant. They come like a duo, like Jurgen Klopp and his assistant before he left, Guardiola and Arteta before Arteta went to Arsenal. Sometimes, and a coach needs his assistant that he loves to work with, that he has a wonderful working relationship with, to succeed. Look at Ole. He was given McKenna and Carrick and Phelan. Look at Mourinho. After he lost his right-hand man, they gave him people such as Fletcher to come in, people such as Phelan. That doesn't work. We need to ensure that we get who Ten Hag wants in. But that has already started with this rebuild. It is said that the Manchester United players have been told of Ten Hag's imminent appointment. Them being told officially of Ten Hag being the new manager is a bonus, it is a plus. And it should motivate these players to level up their performances for the game against Arsenal. For those that are leaving, trust me, they couldn't care less about performing against Arsenal and helping Manchester United. But they do, however, have a chance to show Ten Hag that they potentially can be part of his squad, be part of this project. Those players that are staying, however, they definitely will level up their performances so that they can see and be seen by Ten Hag to be part of his project. Ten Hag still has to do many discussions with players that are still coming back from loan. Donny van de Beek and Martial are seen as priorities for him when he does come back to Manchester United. He will be speaking to them on their futures and what they would like to do. We know Donny will be part of the squad definitely, as he has already played under Ten Hag and has excelled under Ten Hag. Martial, on the other hand, will have to wait and see whether he wants to be part of this new project or if he just wants to leave Manchester United entirely. The players, I said, being told of this should help their performances, should help their confidence, because now there's something to look forward to. There is a concrete future to look forward to. But it comes down to these players' characters again. It comes down to how much they want it. And as I said last night, Arsenal showed that they wanted it more. And trust me, us playing against them at the Emirates is going to be a tough game, because they will show us that they want it more. And if our players are not up for it, we're losing that game again. But we'll definitely do a preview to the Arsenal game later on today. But I definitely want to keep to the news. Further news that came out said that Ten Hag will potentially have around £200 million available to spend on strengthening in key areas in the squad. 200 million. Now you guys can do the math, but the 200 million has been said that it will be spent on key areas that is needed to be strengthened. We need strengthening up front, definitely. Cavani is leaving. We need strengthening on the wings. Perhaps a proper, right-sided midfielder. Sancho is there, but he's gotten more joy off the left-hand side, and he's being pushed to play on the left-hand side quite a lot, even though we know he is a natural right winger. So that could be something very, very interesting to look at when the transfer window does open. We definitely know that midfield is important. Defensive midfield and just a box-to-box midfielder. Pogba leaving, Mata leaving, Lingard leaving. We do need more than one midfielder coming in to strengthen our midfield. And it is said that we want to strengthen in defense in our centre-back area, because Varane is continuously injured and Maguire is seen as not good enough. So up front, on the wings, in midfield and in defense, strengthening will definitely be made. And 200 million has been said to be ready to be given to Ten Hag to strengthen the squad. Now you can do the math. You can decide whatever players we're going to go and buy. But Nunez is the number one target for Manchester United to sign. And Ten Hag will still have to give his go-ahead on that. Tchouameni is a key player that Ten Hag would want to have in midfield. And it is seen that of late, Manchester United's board wants Pau Torres to come play at centre-back for Manchester United for the new season. So it's going to be a very, very interesting transfer window. I can't wait for it to begin, because as Ragnick said, and I said in the previous video, if you haven't seen it, definitely go and watch it and leave a like on that video. Ragnick has said up to 10 new players could come into Manchester United, and that is a complete rebuild which has already started. And that being said, 2 people have already left the club of the previous regime, and those 2 people are Chief Scout Jim Lawler and Marcel Bout, the head of global scouting. Both of them have left the club officially, and it is said that they were big voices in Manchester United's recruitment, and they were widely criticized in recent months. John Murtagh has full control of the football operations and has driven some of the changes as he seeks to help to turn the club around. For 16 years, these 2 people have worked at the club in our scouting department, bringing in players and deciding which players should leave. And we've seen their failings. There are certain players who are key that have been brought in that are actually good players for the future, the likes of Hannibal Mabry, etc. But overall, for the first team, these 2 have failed. They have been criticized continuously on their lack of experience, their lack of knowledge when recruiting players. All they do mostly is take and look for English players. There was never really a wide net for them to cast in order to find quality players. And we see the results of that now. Our squad not being good enough at all. No development whatsoever within the squad for young players who could have potentially been better than what they are now. Example, Marcus Rashford. So Having these two people out of the club, leaving the club, shows that the rebuild has begun. The foundation has been scrapped away. The blueprint has been torn up and thrown in the bin. We are moving into a brand new era now with Ten Hag. Ten Hag is coming to change the identity, the philosophy, the footballing culture at Manchester United. He will look to level us up as a club. He will look to level up the quality of player that is at Manchester United. And these things are important. These things is exactly what is key for footballing success. It hurts for us to have to look at the likes of Liverpool and City, two of our biggest rivals, competing for everything and being clinical at that. We are galaxies behind, but this is the right steps that is being taken now. Getting Ten Hag in, getting his assistant that he wants in, ensuring that you give him enough money to strengthen the squad and to get rid of the players that should not belong here. You're also ensuring that the previous style of scouting has been taken away and that now we'll put in quality people, to come in and scout for the club. People that Ten Hag will definitely, ask for them to be appointed at the club. People like of Paul Mitchell, Ragnick will definitely ensure that the right people are put in place so that the background of the club, the academy of the club, the under 23s and the reserve team is being fueled with top young talent that Ten Hag can take into the first team and make world-class players. We've seen him improve players. We've seen him do it plenty of times. He's done it with Sebastian Haller, who failed at West Ham. I've said that before. The likes of Anthony, Ryan Gravenberch, who's going to Bayern Munich. These are all players who have been improved by Ten Hag. And definitely, he will improve some of the players at Manchester United now, and players that are coming in, and players from the academy. So that rebuild has begun. Ten Hag's revolution has begun. And just as a final note, for those who've made it this far into the video, thank you guys for watching. You guys are absolutely amazing and awesome. I just want to say, it has also been reported that if not today, a formal announcement is made for Ten Hag to be Manchester United manager. It will be made on Saturday after the game, or depending on how Ajax feels about it, it will be moved to Monday, because Ajax still has a game this weekend, and Manchester United now is waiting for Ajax to give the go-ahead for them to make the announcement. All paperwork have been agreed. Everything is put into place. The compensation fee has been paid. It is now just Ajax giving us the green light to formally announce Ten Hag as the manager. Ten Hag is here, and I am excited for the future. Thank you guys for joining me. Till we speak again soon, we'll definitely be having a preview to the Arsenal game today. Definitely hit that notification bell so that you know exactly when we do upload that video. Thank you guys for joining me. You guys have been awesome. Have a wonderful day further. Till we speak again soon, Red Devils. That is it, me, Sashin Johnson, from the Stretford End. Bye-bye.